Okay, I think I have this thing to read, so I'm gonna try and do this perfect and stuff. But if not, I guess you're gonna get what you get. All right, it's okay. Let me get all composed here, and I'm so nervous. The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem podcast. Oh, it's spelled the other way. Okay. The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem powered by Jalisco. Oh, that's a Spanish word. If I remember Spanish class, there was like a soft J or something. So is that a Jalisco's? All right, here we go. The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem powered by Jalisco's. The podcast. The podcast. The podcast.
It's the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem powered by Jalisco's. I am Peaches.
I am Viktor Wilt.
I don't know what you want to talk about.
I don't know either, Peaches. I already did, tons of content on the morning show. So you bring something up, I'll tell you if I already talked about it. Should we talk about Drake? Loser Drake? Did we talk about that yesterday?
Drake suing Spotify and what was it, UMG?
Is he suing Spotify? I thought it was just UMG, and he's kind of getting iHeartMedia into the mess. So Drake, what's his name? Kendrick Lamar made this diss track about him it was one of the most viral songs of the year.
Now, did Drake initiate Kendrick to do this? Because I feel like no rapper just puts out a diss track for no reason at all.
I would assume they had some kind of problems before that. I'm not too versed in the hip-hop drama world, the beef world, only the meat and cheese beef world. But I would assume there had to be something from the past. So anyway, rappers have put out diss tracks for decades.
I mean, look at NWA Ice Cube when he was going against the rest of the group for succumbing to the rule of the record label that they were on or something like that.
Yeah. And I mean, some of those diss tracks back in the day, they go really hard.
No Vaseline's a great song.
So,
if I could rap, I'd release diss tracks every day.
Yeah. So I don't know what Drake thinks he's going to pull off by trying to sue Universal Media Group for releasing this song, because there is so much precedence for other instances over the decades that I just don't think he has much of a case. Now when it gets interesting is when he talks about iHeartMedia being in cahoots with UMG to give the song extra promotion. I mean, iHeart is a terrible company. Terrible company. They're like the worst radio company.
One of the radio DJs for Hot 97, Peter Rosenberg, he's heavily disappointed in Drake, but even more so cannot believe he has a team advising him to make all the wrong moves in his opinion. So this guy went on like a tirade to TMZ, or maybe even just made a video. He got TMZ's attention.
Huh? Yeah, and I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens because, it could potentially cause problems for iHeartMedia. But I don't know. Where it's based around a song and Drake is pushing this lawsuit and such in such a just cringy way that people are pretty disgusted by. I don't know if it's going to have the impact he thought it would. You don't want to be a modern day crybaby.
The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem, powered by Jalisco's. I am Peaches.
I'm Viktor Wilt, and Peaches just made me laugh, so I figured we'd talk about it on here. I guess I don't know how it would feel, Peaches, because nobody's ever said that about me as far as I know. So it might frustrate me, but I don't know for sure. Explain the situation.
Well, I talk about various reasons as to why I think Thanksgiving, the most overrated holiday out there. Thanksgiving's just, it's a dumb thing. You eat dinner at 3 p.m. You never want turkey any other day the rest of the year. Magically, people are excited to eat turkey on Thanksgiving. Like, oh, it's a great thing. What?
Okay.
And then there's also, my experiences with the holiday of what's it like being a radio announcer? Asking me dumb questions about the job that I can go in depth about. And I came up with a solution that I think I would just do a podcast all about that.
About what it's like to be a radio DJ?
About anything that they might ask. Frequently asked questions. And they'll ask me, what's it like? Do you do more than talk between the songs? And I go in-depth, 40-minute long episodes. And then so when they ask me that question, I'll just hand them a QR code and say, scan this and listen to it and leave me alone.
That sounds like a good idea.
Boom. There you go.
Now, a specific situation you pointed out that frustrated you during Thanksgiving dinner is somebody making a, snarky remark about how Peaches,
it's not Peaches. It's just like
the whole meal.
When there's a taller dude, they'll say things like, oh, Brendan, he's a growing boy. He'll eat a lot. And it's like, can you imagine if I went up to like my Aunt Lori, my Uncle Sonny, and said, hey, look how fat you two have gotten. Go eat some more food.
All right. Now, the angle you put on this before was, if you were to throw that same type of statement at a woman, right?
Yeah, imagine if you were to go to somebody like, I'm not trying to put Katie under the bus here, but like go to like a normal girl like Katie. And you say, well, Katie, she's a growing girl. See how weird that sounds?
It sounds weird, for sure.
It sounds gross.
But I don't know, man.
It's like...
I suppose as a dude, we just have to put up with different things as
like
far
that comedian,
as little jabs go.
That comedian that says, I am now this fat to the point where if I walk out of a restroom, everyone automatically assumes I just stunk up the place. and it's awful to go in there.
Well, what you got to do is just fire back. Be like, is that a challenge? Or you take the most popular dish and you're like, all right, then I will. And you eat all the deviled eggs.
Well,
and
sure.
Nobody gets
deviled
any.
Eggs are great.
Be like, if you're going to accuse me of being able to eat the entire meal, I'll show you. And then you eat like the whole pie.
The cranberries, the canned cranberries. People, for some reason, hate those. I'll take them.
You like canned cranberries?
Oh, of course,
huh?
yeah.
Right. I mean,
I'm a weird dude that likes to eat the canned cranberries and then drink milk after.
Okay.
It's a weird combination. My dad also likes doing that.
I mean, I'm not anti-canned cranberries. I think they're pretty good. Mm-hmm. Generally, if I buy them, it's to make the party meatballs. But, Thanksgiving, I might have a little slice of a canned cranberry. It ain't bad.
What about that fruitcake? Or is that more so Christmas?
I think that's more Christmas, and you bought one last year,
Did
I think. Was it last year or the year before? You brought one in here that you got at Winco, and you and I ate it. And
I forgot about that.
It was terrible. Tasted like cough syrup.
You're right. It had like those cherries that were dried in there.
Yeah, and it had that terrible cough medicine taste. It was horrible. It might be a good way to get your family members to leave you alone. Force feed them fruitcake, Peaches.
Well, I saw some tweet that was really funny. It was talking about how, this guy purposely overcooks his turkey so he doesn't have to hear anyone at the table say moist. I thought that was pretty great. I love these genius ideas. There was also another story in the news I talked about yesterday about this one lady that made her sister and the rest of her family sign a code of conduct for Thanksgiving. Like, you do not talk anything political. You don't do blah, 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 blah. And this whole list of rules.
See,
makes sense.
All right,
I
Peaches,
agree with it.
You don't like Thanksgiving. So what you should do is that list of rules. You take that list of rules and you break every piece of code of conduct that family thought they needed to have.
Sure.
You roll into a family thing, start just laying into politics. If you were a drinker, I'd say get hammered. Just get all loaded. Just start babbling on about controversial subject matter.
Yeah.
They'll never invite you back. You never have to worry about eating turkey again.
Perfect. There's a lot of rules and regulations when it comes to Thanksgiving. Like, don't bring your weird uncle that's going to get drunk on the day, or maybe do a political tirade, something like that. You know, things like that. There's also a lot of rules and regulations when it comes to weddings.
Oh yeah,
People
absolutely.
get very uptight about their biggest day, and most of those couples end up divorced a year later, so none of it matters.
Yeah, you might as well go wild.
Right.
Go wild. Weddings are boring and terrible, and if you can liven them up a little bit, you should, for the sake of the guests.
You say that now, but this couple had a ketchup-themed wedding.
Whoa! That's my kind of wedding.
I was about to say.
I'm
You say
all
they're
down.
boring. Show up to the ketchup-themed wedding.
Now, what did they do?
They had Heinz ketchup-themed bottles, dipping trays on their dinner table. The table was also covered with tomato cans, peppers, tomatoes, and everyone went home with a nice big goodie bag full of ketchup products.
So, like, when I got married, we gave our, my groomsmen or whatever, I bought these aged, really fancy beers that were really expensive and gave them each one of those. That was a dumb move. I should have gave them bottles of ketchup, man, for sure.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
custom bottles of ketchup.
Oh, they were custom, huh?
No, I'm just saying you could add your little flair to it.
No, I'm just trying to think of ways to save money.
Well, buy the
ketchup
Heinz
is
bottles and then just have AI make you, and it says Victor's ketchup.
Oh, and then slap the old sticker on there.
Sure.
I mean, anything you can do to save money when it comes to a wedding, save every penny you can. You hear people from time to time say, hey, we don't want gifts. We want money for our honeymoon or whatever.
That's exactly what I would do.
Yeah.
I don't need a registry or a wish list or whatever. Just give me money for the honeymoon. Now, I'm not one of those people that says, like, I'd rather have a small wedding, a big honeymoon. I'd much rather have a fun celebration of us.
Yeah, see, me, I think I would go the route of I'd rather be out on vacation spending that money because weddings are really expensive. They cost tons of money. You got to get the venue and then all the food and this and that.
A lot of planning for a few short hours of a day.
Yeah, throw a little celebration at the park, do it for free, and have everybody kick you down cash so you can go on vacation.
But it also is the biggest day of your life. Like you're getting married to somebody who.
There's bigger days.
Well, like what?
Your baby's born.
Oh,
that's a bigger day.
Now you got to worry about 18 years of like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be in my room on my iPad.
Yeah, I mean, I think there are a lot of days that are bigger days than your wedding day. I mean, I don't know. People, I think, put too much emphasis on the importance of weddings and getting married. Like, you don't have to get married. You can claim to be married. You can just be like, we're married. What are people going to do? Say, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll be one of those guys. No, you're not.
I mean, only the IRS is going to be able to say that because you're not going to be able to get the same benefits. It's a scam. It's a scam getting married. Government-approved relationships.
But why is everything a scam now? Like, the whole, like, we just talked about it off the air, the whole tipping thing. Like, restaurants can get away with underpaying their staff, and now it's everybody's responsibility to, check in a few dollars extra on top of the bill just because the servers need to. I almost feel like I'm in there with a fishing pole with like a $5 bill in the end going, hey, come get the money. Come get the money. You need to live.
I do totally agree that servers not being paid at least minimum wage is a scam.
But then also if they decide, let's go ahead and pay them fair wages so they don't need tips, that burger that's costing you $12 is now going to be $25, and you're going to be complaining to the staff, oh, prices went way up, I'm no longer going to eat here type of situation.
Yeah, well, people said that forever about the price of things, and nothing as far as wages have changed in the last number of years. But due to the pandemic, worldwide, the cost of everything worldwide has increased.
Definitely.
So I wouldn't let the potential price of something be a deterrent from upping minimum pay for servers. They always said, if we raise the minimum wage, the next thing you know, your Big Macs are going to cost $10. They're already basically at that point.
Yeah, I was going to say they're already expensive.
Yeah, servers are being paid garbage wages still.
But you don't tip at McDonald's.
They don't give you the option, do they?
No. They do that. All fast food restaurants do that thing where, like, do you want to donate to dying kids? And you're like, okay, you're trying to guilt trip me now?
Yeah, you want to round up?
Yeah, you want to round up? And it's like 6 cents on your bill. Like, that's when I'll do it. But if it's like $8.09, I'm not going to round up.
Not going to round up 91 cents, huh?
I only do that for the convenience of myself.
Just to keep
Which
track
is
of the
bad
money?
because, like, if I have cash on me, I'm like, okay, I don't want to pull out the change.
I guess I'll round up.
I'll round up to $9 even. Do it that way. Wrapping up the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem, powered by Jalisco's. Now, I feel like a lot of this radio content when it comes to Coast 103.5, I love the people over there, the Ellen K. Morning Show. They're all great.
I hate them.
But, yeah, one of us has to disagree.
That's right.
But now she's doing the segment called Letters to Ellen, and I'm sure somebody's just faking it to pretend to send her a letter. Like somebody in sales is sending her something, or maybe even the co-host Ryan Mano, maybe he's typing these up late at night on his laptop. Like, what could be a situation we could talk about throughout the entirety of the show and they're just basically faking this question to have listeners call in and debate about it.
That sounds like a good way to get people to call.
Well, Ellen K wrote, not inviting family to Thanksgiving. Is she wrong? And so people are,
Dude.
and so it's like, can we do a question like, Viktor punched his sister on Thanksgiving. Is he wrong? And just have people call in and see what we get or something like that. Now, I'm not condoning violence here especially to your sister. Viktor's sister's one of the nicest people.
She's very nice.
I just made that up in my head or something like that.
I'm not like 5 anymore. Right. What's funny is I actually sort of talked about something like this in a way this morning because there's that Am I Overreacting subreddit?
Yeah.
And,
Am I the jerk?
Like, if you were doing a show like Ellen K, you could go to Am I Overreacting and have endless content about drama in relationships. And
that's what they do. That's their whole show is about relationships. And
so I'm wondering if they just kind of dive into places like that and go, oh, this is a great subject. We'll pretend this was a letter to us.
Yeah, one of our listeners said that him and his wife have been having some trouble lately.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it's if you haven't looked at that subreddit, it's the most bleak, depressing, just garbage place.
That's where I got the whole code of conduct story about my sister gave me a code of conduct for Thanksgiving. I refuse to go now.
Now, is this from Am I the Jerk or Am I Overreacting?
Oh, Am I the Jerk?
Okay. Am I Overreacting is much more drama-filled and depressing because it's people like, well, my girlfriend, she went and she spent the weekend with her ex-boyfriend and said there was nothing to worry about. And, now she's mad at me because I'm, was concerned. Am I overreacting because she spent a whole weekend with him out at some hotel? It's just so depressing.
Let's go to the most recent post here.
I talked about the top one today.
With the text messages?
No, okay. Whatever was on the top before was about a girl getting attacked in her car and hitting someone with the door and asking if she was overreacting after trying to drive away when someone tried to attack her. So I think a lot of people go to that subreddit just to get sympathy and upvotes.
Here we go. Am I overreacting? My girlfriend won't call me since she left for college update.
Oh, see, this is painful because I saw that when they have the screenshots of the text messages. And
the girl says, because I would never ignore you. He says, I just couldn't tell. I feel like you've been more distant recently because of school. And then she puts, well, being in college is a lot of work. Then on top of that, being in a sorority. Oh, boy.
See, it's rough. It's rough to read through it.
This sounds fake almost. Like she's in a sorority, she's in college. You're never too busy for somebody. That's why I always tell people you're never too busy for anybody. If you really wanted to talk to them or hang out with them, they'll make the effort to do so. I'm not going to. If there's a time where you can text them, text them. But
you figure it out.
If you're one of those pieces of crap that just all of a sudden out of nowhere just ignores that person and doesn't bother to say anything, you're a loser. You suck. And so he said, I get that after the whole being on top of the sorority comment, but I also don't know how you feel about us. I bring up things like me going to, well, it's bleeped out here, me going to blank and us possibly getting the same dorm, but I don't know how you feel about all of that. I've been talking a lot about what I want, but I don't know what you want. I told you, I don't know how I feel about that, and I'm not living in the dorms next year. Yep, she's
she's moved on. Yeah. I mean, and if she won't even call him, it's should be pretty clear.
It sucks dating now because people just move on so fast.
Yeah.
They do things like that. Or they make up some excuse as to why they can't date, and then a week later they post, some subtle signs like, oh, it's them holding hands with somebody. It's not their father or their mom. It's somebody else that replaced you. Something like that.
Maybe you should go post about that in the Am I Overreacting subreddit. See if you can get some action.
My mom, no. My girlfriend posted a photo of her holding a hand, and that hand was in a hospital bed, and it was clearly her dying mom, but I don't know. I feel like it might be her significant other.
She might be cheating on me.
She might be cheating on me. She's holding hands with somebody.
That would be a pretty funny post.
It's an AI-generated picture.
Yeah, with like too many fingers.
Ignore the fact my girlfriend has 8 fingers on her right hand.
The noon hour of madness and mayhem powered by Jalisco's is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information... Oh, wow, I swallowed my spit wrong while I was still talking. That's funny. All right. Okay, where was I? Oh, For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.